The walk starts from Wendover station. Now starting up the first part of the walk. As you can see, it's part of the Ridgeway. Heading up to the summit of Coombe Hill along the Ridgeway long distance footpath. Looking back over Wendover from the path that ascends Coombe Hill. Still ascending Coombe Hill on the Ridgeway. Now approaching the summit of Coombe Hill, and there is the monument at the summit ahead. And now at the monument, the Boer War Memorial at the summit of Coombe Hill, 850 feet above sea level. Great views across the Vale of Aylesbury from the summit of Coombe Hill. Leaving the summit of Coombe Hill along the Ridgeway. Descending Coombe Hill through a Chiltern beechwood, still on the Ridgeway. Now joining the South Bucks Way as well as the Ridgeway. Carrying along the Ridgeway through glorious Chiltern beechwoods. Have now left the Ridgeway and I'm on a bridleway through some woodland. As you can see, we're still following the South Bucks Way, and that is the path. Continuing through glorious woodland along the South Bucks Way. Now at Little Hampden. Little Hampden Church. Leaving Little Hampden along this bridleway. Some decent vistas along the bridleway out of Little Hampden. By the way, this is not the South Bucks Way. I've left that for the moment at least. Steeply climbing up the bridleway towards Coombe Hill. Now at the road at Coombe Hill, I've rejoined the South Bucks Way, and indeed I've joined the Chiltern Way. And that is the track that we need to take next. From Coombe Hill, I'm now on the fine old bridleway called Matbridge Green Lane. Still on Matbridge Green Lane, although it's much narrower now, as you can see. There's a pleasant view over the Missenden Valley from Matbridge Green Lane. At this fork we leave Matbridge Green Lane and take the footpath to the right. More good views over the Mishbourne Valley. I'm sorry I said Missenden Valley earlier, that was an error. It's the Mishbourne Valley, the River Mishbourne. Now heading along the track beside Coneybank Wood, heading towards the road at Priestwood. Now at the road at Presswood. Sorry I said Priestwood earlier, that's another error I'm afraid. Sorry. but this is the road at Prestwood. Now on the next path, which goes through Rignall Wood. The path then goes along the left-hand edge of fields. After a few roads and paths around Prestwood, the walk comes to this path heading towards Angling Spring Wood. Now walking through the beaches of Angling Spring Wood. Continuing along the path through Angling Spring Wood. Now heading across the final fields to Great Missenden Station and the end of the walk. Looking back across the fields to Angling Spring Wood. Great Missenden High Street. Now at Great Missenden Station and the end of today's walk.